What if the hardest test of your life was happening without exams, warnings, or instructions? No teacher, no scoreboard, just pressure, quietly shaping your decisions every single day. Most people believe tests happen in classrooms or workplaces, but the most important tests happen silently inside your mind and daily habits. This silent test does not ask questions. It watches how you react when life becomes uncertain. Did you panic or stay calm? Did you react or think first? Those small moments decide more than you realize. Psychologists call this response under pressure the ability to stay stable when stress increases. Research shows that your reaction to pressure predicts long-term success more than intelligence alone. Many people fail this silent test, not because they are weak, but because they never learned how pressure actually works. Pressure rarely arrives loudly. It builds slowly through small challenges stacked on top of each other. Deadlines, delays, confusion, fatigue. Individually small, but together powerful. This is called cumulative stress, when small problems combine into a heavy mental load. Most people ignore early warning signs until pressure becomes too strong to control. But those who pass the silent test notice signals early. Signals like tiredness that sleep doesn't fix, or feeling distracted even when nothing obvious is wrong. These are not signs of weakness. They are signals your brain is working harder than usual. Your brain constantly monitors threats even when you don't notice them. This system is called the stress response system, and it activates before your conscious mind understands danger. When used correctly, this system protects you. When ignored, it drains your energy. That's why some people feel exhausted even after doing very little physically. Mental pressure consumes energy just like physical work. And here's the truth, most people never learn. Pressure is not the enemy. Pressure is information. It tells you something needs attention. But if you react emotionally without thinking, pressure becomes chaos. If you respond calmly, pressure becomes guidance. That difference, reaction versus response, decides who passes the silent test. But here's where things become interesting, because the silent test doesn't only measure stress, it measures how you think under uncertainty. Uncertainty is one of the biggest parts of the silent test. Most people fear uncertainty, not because it's dangerous, but because it feels uncomfortable. Your brain prefers predictable situations. When things become unclear, stress increases automatically. This reaction comes from survival instincts developed thousands of years ago. Back then, uncertainty meant danger. Today, it usually means change. Yet your brain still reacts the same way with caution and tension. People who failed the silent test often rush decisions. They confuse speed with intelligence. But research shows that calm thinking produces better results than fast reactions. Successful individuals pause before responding. That pause allows the brain to analyze instead of panic. This is called cognitive control. Cognitive control is the ability to guide your thoughts deliberately. Without cognitive control, emotions dominate decisions. With cognitive control, logic remains active even under stress. That is why emotional discipline is more powerful than raw intelligence. Many people believe strong emotions equals strength, but true strength often looks calm and controlled. Think about moments when you felt pressured. Did you react immediately, or did you wait and think? Those seconds of waiting can change outcomes dramatically. In psychology, this is known as response delay training. It teaches the brain to resist impulsive reactions. Over time, this skill becomes automatic, and that's when you begin passing the silent test consistently. But pressure doesn't only affect thinking. It also affects your energy levels in ways most people misunderstand. Energy is one of the most valuable resources during pressure, yet most people waste energy on worry instead of solutions. Worry feels productive but usually achieves nothing. It drains focus without solving problems. Your brain has limited daily energy. Every unnecessary thought consumes part of that supply. This is why mental fatigue feels real, even without physical work. People who pass the silent test manage attention carefully. They focus only on what matters. Everything else is ignored or delayed. This skill is called selective attention. Selective attention protects your energy from distraction. Without it, small problems feel overwhelming. With it, even large problems become manageable. Another important factor is rest. Rest is not weakness, it is recovery. Athletes rest to improve performance. Your brain works the same way. Without rest, decision-making quality drops. Memory weakens, focus fades, and mistakes increase. But short breaks restore mental clarity. Even 5 minutes of silence can reset your attention. This is why disciplined routines matter. Consistency builds resilience over time. But the hardest part of the silent test is not thinking or energy. It's handling failure. Failure is misunderstood by most people. They see it as proof of weakness. But failure is actually feedback. It shows where improvement is needed. People who fear failure stop trying. People who learn from failure grow stronger. This is called growth mindset. A growth mindset treats mistakes as lessons. Instead of asking, "Why did this happen?" ask, "What can I learn from this?" That single question changes your future decisions. Every challenge becomes training. Every setback becomes preparation. And slowly, confidence becomes natural. Not loud confidence, but quiet certainty, the kind that stays stable even when pressure increases. That is the real purpose of the silent test. Not to defeat you, but to strengthen you. Every day, small choices decide whether you pass or fail. Think carefully, act calmly, learn continuously. Because the truth is, the silent test was never meant to break you. It was meant to prepare you for the life you're building.